everybody, it's LeanneVlogzGamez here, and we're back with more Dangantalia, and I'm joined with Kawaii Miki.
Yeah.
And as we left off, we're about to go into the grand trial. Are you ready for it?
I'm nervous, but yes.
Let this do or die trial begin. Such
Why is Japan
determination.
smiling?
It's determination. Right.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, waiting room. So that's the thing.
Okay. Right. What's with the HP in the corner?
So, oh gosh, I don't know.
This is the trial room?
It got a bad feeling into it. Hey, guys, that's him!
That's who?
The voice?
Whoa!
Whoa, what?
He's masked too. This is getting creepy.
No. It's not what I expected this to be.
You guys finally came. First of all, let's begin with sitting on the chairs with your names on it. He looks so creepy.
Anyway, let's find our seats.
Alright, I'll explain again the rules of the grand trial. In short, all you have to do here is to debate about who the culprit is. If you're right, the culprit will be the only one to get punished. But if you're wrong, the polar opposite will happen. Hold on, I just realised. Why is England sitting next to Belarus?
Good point.
Hey.
What Manida? And Hungary's across! Next to Belarus.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well then, let's begin. Oh god, I'm scared. Here it is. The do or die grand trial.
I'm terrified as well.
I get the goosebumps all over again. Okay, just stay calm and we'll try to figure it out. I know that this is a game. I know this game is a crossover between Danganronpa and Hitalia Access Palace. However, the trial system here is not really like Danganronpa. Therefore, I will begin a new tutorial.
Okay.
There are two things you will find during the trials: the orange statement and the yellow statement. The orange statements are the important facts or clues that you should write down or remember. They might hide a clue on what you should do next. While the yellow statements are lies or contradictions of clues that you found. So in other words, it's something that would be misleading.
Uh-huh.
Right, wait a minute, I need to get a notepad somewhere.
Okay.
Sorry if this takes a while for me. I'm a slow
It's okay. It's okay.
slow person.
It's okay. I'll tell you. Orange statement.
It's important.
Facts. Yeah, facts and important information.
Orange. Correct information.
Yeah, correct information. And that most need and stuff.
And yellow would be lies
Lies and contradictions.
/ misleading.
Yes, of the clues that you have already found.
Okay. I need to note these down as well.
Okay.
Okay. When someone told a lie or contradiction, you'll be given a chance to refute. You have to choose which ammunition would be the best choice to refute. Not all ammunitions will be present during the refuting, only the ones that have connections with the lie. That about covers up the first tutorial. Oh, one more thing. In case you use the wrong ammunition, your HP will deplete, so be careful and use your logic. You can think as long as you like, since there's no time limit. Don't worry, your HP will be fully restored after each trial. But that doesn't mean you can go around refuting things carelessly. Note that if you're out of HP, it's game over. Another thing. I added up the RPG style here. You'll receive a certain amount of EXP every time you finish the phase. Whether you received it or not, it all completely depends on the answer you gave, whether they are right or not. It will help you raise your HP and your level. Also, sometimes there won't be refuting, but rather providing evidences. For this part, make sure you know what to do and what to choose, since if you're wrong, you'll you'll also receive a penalty. Oh, Alright, this really covers up the first tutorial. Do your best, okay? Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm really nervous as well. Right.
The fact is lagging doesn't help.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see, where should we begin? First of all, I suppose we should start by identifying the murder weapon. Murder weapon, okay.
Let's see. 1 sec. I apologize. Like, very, very, very much. I apologize. Anyway, let's see. According to the file, he was shot in the heart, right?
So the murder weapon is a gun?
Specifically, it doesn't have to be a gun, right? Even rifles or shotguns are possible. Or arrows.
But there was no arrow at the crime scene.
No, true, but of the shot to the heart wise. But anyway, I mean, there are that much weapons in our toolbox. Lots of guns can be chosen.
But it looks like we're going to have a hard time identifying it. It's not like there's anything weird within the crime scene. Bloodstain mark.
Yeah, bloodstain mark.
I don't think that's truly delicious though. Oh, what is that? I found a weird mark on the bloodstain. Oh yeah, it was the triangle.
Yeah.
And there's a blunt triangle shaped mark. Are you sure that is not from the blood splatter? It's not normal for a bloodstain to form that naturally. The blood around that mark looks like it's being cut abnormally. Abnormally. Right? Well, if you say so, then I won't object. But where is that mark? Oh, sorry.
It's okay. But where is that mark from?
That might be coming from a bullet. That blunt shape. The murder weapon must be a gun.
How can you be so sure, Rainbow?
Bullets with blunt ends are usually from guns, while sharper ends are usually from rifles. I myself am not really familiar with weaponry too, but that's how I see it.
Alright, with that done, let's go on to the next topic. Man, with that much blood coming out from Canada, I'm sure that the culprit must have got some in his clothes too. Maybe that's what the mysterious blood splatter on the floor near towards the water. That was faded.
So it didn't come out of Canada?
No, because it was faded.
Then the culprit's clothes still had to have blood on them. But if I'm the culprit, I would have cleaned that blood. Cleaned the blood. Oh!
That's a true fact, so that he wouldn't get spotted.
Yeah, but also the fact.
It's pretty hard.
But think about it. Where was that dried blood located?
It was located a little to the side of Canada, but kind of next to the water where
Exactly.
the waterfall was. Oh, right. So he put his clothes in the waterfall.
Could it be that the culprit that cleaned it beforehand? I think I have that evidence. Faded blood.
Yeah, faded blood.
Yep, this one. I think the culprit had cleaned it. I suppose we have the evidence to prove that, Japan? I found a pool of faded blood by the riverside. Maybe the culprit was in a hurry to clean the blood, so not all blood was clean.
But playing move around an hour, right? Of course the culprit was hurrying.
Then I guess this murder case was not planned perfectly.
But if the clothes were wet after it was washed, then the traces should still remain, right? Unless there's a fire or something, the culprits can't possibly dry up the clothes. The ashes! The ashes! Oh, hang on. Well, maybe. Unless there is a fireplace or something. So, no, wait. No. We found ashes in the fireplace, but the fireplace there is yellow. So there's a lies. It could it possibly be the... No, it can't be the piece of paper. I doubt it. I really doubt. What do you think it is?
If the culprit was trying to get rid of his clothing...
Yeah, then burning it is the only way that would do it.
Think about it. He said a fireplace or something, but he didn't say which fireplace.
True.
The ashes were found in the incinerator room.
Yeah. But isn't that technically, like, the person said either shot in the heart, burned to death, or such and such and such. So wouldn't burning out the evidence, even if it wasn't a person, also qualify? I doubt the piece of paper will be anything to do with clothes or anything. So I have a feeling it's the ashes.
But let's go for it.
Okay. If we lose HP, I'm sorry.
Don't think he used the fireplace. Remember about the incinerator room at the second floor? I found something has been burnt completely. He must have used that fire to destroy something and dry his clothes.
Fine. Alright, fine, but what did you burn?
If it's burnt completely in such little time, I think it's a paper or something.
Well, what basis do you say that? You must have evidence.
Basis, huh? Japan, you know something. Oh, me? The proof that the ashes were paper before it was burnt. Piece of paper!
Piece of paper!
Oh, this one. The piece of paper that Canada-san held. Could it have a connection about it? The paper looks like a note, so...
Are you saying that Canada was called by someone using that note?
It's a possibility. So after the murder, the culprit hastily grabbed the note and burnt it away as he dried his clothes by using the fire in the incinerator room.
Oh, so it must
I figured it was piece of paper. We should have said piece of paper.
My bad!
It's okay.
There! The flow of the event is complete!
And now we can find the culprit.
Still isn't enough evidence. Before that, can I ask us something? There is something bothering me.
What is it, Russia?
If we connect these things together, then there should be two bullets in the crime scene, yeah?
2 bullets?
1 to kill counter and 1 on the bloodstain. Why did the culprit need to leave 2 bullets on the scene? Ah. That is a good point.
One of them was possibly used in the Canada's fight
Right arm.
Wait, what? But I was checking his corpse. I saw a shot wound for his right arm.
Judging by the corpse's position, one of them is probably lost in the bushes.
So, you're saying that the bullet on the bloodstain was the one which injured the right arm? That's not what I said. Where was my accent going? That's not what I said. That's what I thought at least.
So the culprit took the bullet.
It fell on the way yet. Sorry.
It's okay.
Right, we're gonna have to end it here because we're going over the time, so we're gonna continue the trial in the next episode.